This morning, outside the Royal Court of Justice in London, the cameras were already waiting. Not for a royal ceremony, not for pageantry, but for a reckoning. Prince Harry arrived, calm, composed, shoulders back, marking the official start of his high-stakes trial against Associated Newspapers Limited, the publisher of the Daily Mail. And with that walk through the courthouse doors, one thing became unmistakably clear. Nothing unsettles the British tabloids or the royal establishment more than Prince Harry telling the truth in open court, on the record. This isn't just Harry standing alone. He's one of 6 plaintiffs in this landmark case. Alongside him were Sadie Frost, Elizabeth Hurley, Baroness Doreen Lawrence, Sir Simon Hughes, Elton John and David Furnish. This is not a publicity stunt. This is a coalition of public figures alleging years of unlawful information gathering, phone hacking, surveillance, private investigators and back-channel leaks disguised as friendly sources. And Harry? He's expected to be one of the first to testify. It won't be his first time either. Just a few years ago, he did exactly this, took the stand against the Mirror Group and won. That victory still echoes through Fleet Street. Harry doesn't look like a man enjoying any of this. But, he looks like a man who knows exactly why he's there. Every court appearance tells the same story. The freedom strut, impeccably cut suits, an athlete's frame, a quiet confidence. I remember a surprise visit he made to London years ago. Photographers stunned into politeness. "Over here, sir." "Thank you, sir." That respect hasn't vanished. It's just been drowned out by noise. And yet, as he exited the courthouse on day 1, when asked how it went, Harry replied simply saying, "Good, very good." He wasn't wrong. Harry's lawyer, David Sherborne, came out swinging, methodical, specific and prepared. This wasn't vague grievance, this was evidence. Sherborne laid out patterns, payments to private investigators, suspiciously detailed personal information, and yes, names, including Gavin Burrows, including prior testimony from Becky English. The defence's argument? That none of this was illegal. That information about Harry and Chelsea Davy just appeared from friends who somehow knew flight details, friends who suggested planting someone next to Chelsea on the plane, friends who whispered just enough to fill entire articles. Right, just friends. In the days leading up to trial, the response from A&L and its allies has been predictable and, desperate. Mockery, belittling headlines, and yet another conveniently timed poll claiming the British public despises Harry and Meghan. Emotional support polling at its finest. Because when evidence is strong, distraction becomes strategy. Sources close to Harry told the Telegraph he's feeling confident. And it shows. The louder the smear campaign gets, the clearer it becomes. This trial is not going the way the tabloids hoped. Even royal reporters are suddenly paying attention. Tom Sykes? Yes, the same Tom Sykes, once kicked out of the royal WhatsApp group by Becky English, is now writing admiringly about the strength of the plaintiff's case. That's not irony. That's schadenfreude. Here's the part critics don't want you to focus on. Harry doesn't need to win everything. He cited 10 articles. To succeed, he only needs to prove that one was produced using unlawful methods. Just one. And if that happens, the implications ripple far beyond Harry. This case isn't about hurt feelings. It's about power. About what happens when a media machine believes it's untouchable. James O'Brien put it bluntly, calling parts of the press mafia-like, saying that there's a massive attempt to turn them into pariahs and public enemies.
Opinions about Prince Harry, a military hero, or indeed about his wife, a successful actress. Think of all the people you know in your life who've got strong opinions about them. Oh, no, I don't like them, or I don't trust her. Where do you think those opinions came from? You can malign and demonise innocent people so completely and comprehensively that you've probably got family members who think that they have a bead upon these two characters, while Paul Dacre's personal history will be completely new to them. They'll know nothing about the man responsible for newspaper headlines that wouldn't have been out of place in 1930s Germany. And yet Harry and his wife have been turned into, or the massive attempt to turn them into, pariahs, public enemies. That's how it works. It's also, of course, how the mafia works.
While this unfolds in London, elsewhere there are attempts to distract, royal schedules shuffled, photo ops staged, questions avoided. But the spotlight is fixed. Prince Harry will be in that courtroom all week. He's due to testify Thursday, and once again he's choosing the hardest path: accountability in public. Because for all the smears, the jokes, the polls and the threats, nothing scares them more than Prince Harry standing in court and saying everything out loud. And this time he's not alone. Well, squaddies, my absolute take in a nutshell is that Prince Harry looks phenomenal. Nothing like living an authentic life and a fantastic wife you love dearly to keep a man fit. Night and day difference from Prince William. I hope Harry is well guarded, since the press have made sure that everyone knows he's here.